Ladies and gentlemen, the man to my left is one of the most likable and charismatic figureheads in all of sports. This is Dana Frederick White Jr. Welcome to Cabbie Presents.
Thank you.
You're right that I used your middle name?
Yeah, it was good. Well, there you go. Nobody's ever done that before. You're the first guy ever.
The new EA UFC game is out. When you heard that Bruce Lee was in the game, what was your initial reaction?
Well, you know, I was a big part in Bruce Lee being in the game.
Were you? Oh.
Yeah. So I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan.
Wait, you called like his
daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really good friends with her. We've been friends for years, and her whole goal is to keep the legacy of Bruce Lee alive, and the UFC has been a big help.
How did you experience the news when you heard that you were an unlockable character in the game?
I didn't know that. That I didn't know. Am I? Is that true?
No, you're just in the game.
I'm in the game?
You can't fight.
If I was one of the unlockable characters in the game, I would get my ass whooped by everybody in the game. My skill set would be losing.
Okay, speaking of unlockable characters, in a gladiator way, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you approve any of these fantasy characters to be into this game or next year's game. Since you put Bruce Lee in the game,
okay.
I feel like you have the power to put anybody in the game.
Okay.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay. What about Trinity from The Matrix?
Trinity from The Matrix. I'm gonna have to give Trinity a thumbs down.
Okay. What about Genghis Khan?
A thumbs down.
Thumbs down, okay. Hercules, either the Arnold Schwarzenegger version or the Rock version.
Yeah, we'll go with the Rock.
This dude named Mitsuyo Maeda. You know, if you're gonna fight people and you're wearing a suit, you know you're pretty badass.
This was the guy who came over and trained the Gracies in Japan. Yeah. That guy could go in the game.
Dana, do you recall the first time you ever orchestrated a playground or a high school or late night fight?
That's funny that you would ask me that question, because actually, when I was in high school, I did set up a fight in high school.
Was it over a girl?
Yeah, no.
Or was it over a girl?
No. It was a school versus school thing. A kid that went to Gorman, you know, the school that my partner and I went to, and then I ended up going over to Clark, a different school, and I actually set up a fight between a Gorman kid and a Clark kid. The kid from Gorman was winning, and everybody from Clark jumped in, and it turned into like one of these huge, it wasn't good. I'm gonna stick to professional fighting.
That's right.
Sanctioned events.
Yes, yeah.
I said to you before this, I said, it'd be interesting if you asked me a question nobody ever asked me.
And that was one of them.
There you go. That's definitely one of them.
How often do you get challenged to anything?
Never challenged to fights.
I would like to challenge you to a video game.
All right, I'm in.
This video game.
Yep.
A loser does 10 push-ups?
Deal.
Let's get it on.
All right.
Like any Octagon, we have an audience.
Yeah, right.
And we are modern day gladiators because we're playing the video game. I'm taking TJ Grant because he's a Canadian.
He's a Canadian who is actually one of the top guys in the world and was up for a title shot and got injured.
And who are you fighting with?
Anthony Pettis, the champ.
Do you know how many times I've been punched in the face?
Yeah.
What? Like 103 or 104 times.
Wow.
In the face, not all at the same time.
You know exactly how many times you've been punched in the face?
Around there, it's around there. How many times have you been punched in the face?
A lot more. All right, here we go.
All right.
Yeah. How do I jump on top of him?
It's over.
He knocked me out?
That's the game?
Gassed.
Oh, I gassed out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a knee right to the temple.
I'm sorry, Anthony. That is embarrassing. All right, let me pay up. Pay my debt. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Listen,
Embarrassing.
I'll give you a rematch.
I'm 0-2 now in the UFC game.